Hey folks, in this tip video, I'd like to show you how to update the menu index right here. It's a simple jump to menu. So when we click on a link here, it takes us to a certain section of the page. So let me show you how to update that. We'll talk about a few things here, how to add or remove buttons, and how to change the text from what's new in description to whatever you want it to say, as well as how to uh, create a link to a section in your page. It's called an anchor link. If you haven't worked with that before, I'll show you how to do that. So let's just jump into it. Let's get into Dreamweaver and let's open up the library, the shared, and the menu index.lbi. Let's just open that up here. Now I'm going to suggest that we actually do this in the code view. You can go and make your changes in the design window. If you're not going to be adding or removing buttons, just stick to the design window. That's fine. Obviously you see the text here. It's already pre-linked for you, so you can just go ahead and change the name. Done, Bob's your uncle. How this works is, for example, I'll use the features. Features right here links to an anchor link in your home page or your index page called Home Features. So if I open up the index page and I go and look for the features section of my home page, my index page, I'm just going to flip over to code view. I'm just going to scroll part way down here and start looking for sections, one of them being features. That's the social section. I've gone too far. Team, testimonials, services, and we're getting up here. Quotes and features is right here. Okay, sorry it takes so long. So we have our features section. It has a link, just a regular A link. The link has an ID of home features. That's all it takes. An ID and then a class of scroll. Okay, so if you wanted to add or remove links, we'll be copying and pasting this and then adding and removing. So let me just go through that example right now. In our menu index, right, we have our pre-existing 6 buttons or 5 buttons right here. If I want to remove one of them, I'm just going to remove, I'm going to go into code view and just simply select the entire LI tag right over here, just like that. I'm going to delete it. Okay, boom. Let's say that at some point in time in the future, I need to add a new one back in. What I would do is I would take an existing link, I would copy and paste it. Okay, then I would just change the name from services to my place or section, or let's just call it section just for fun. Okay, I change the description over here to info, whatever you want to call it. Now the key is the anchor link right here with the pound sign. We need to create our own anchor link name. So let's just call it section info. Okay, so now that we've done that, we have modified or added and removed a button, and we've created a new anchor link and named it section info. So all we'd have to do in our index page at this point in time is go to the section where we want this button to link to. So I'll copy this right here. I'll scroll on down to another section right here. We'll go to the quotes. We'll pretend the quote section is going to be our new bit here. Right? And we're just going to paste this in right here. So we've copied and pasted. Right? So we don't have to retype all the information. And all we have to do now is change the word or the ID of home features to section info. So I'm just going to double click the word, the anchor name, section info. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to the home index page here, double click and paste. And that's it. Now we have a new button. It will link to this section of the page. Other than that, it's just a matter of matching up your anchor links in the buttons to the anchor links in the page if you want to continue doing that. It's very easy to modify the existing information that you have here, right? And of course the word description, that's just like a short blurb of, if you don't need it there, just delete the word, right? Just hit the backspace and that's it, you're done. Okay,